puzzles I solved to celebrate my birthday. Whoop whoop! I was born in 1981, and I guess today's my birthday. There will be three of them. These are the three here. Two from the year I was born. These two puzzles are from 1981. And then one Wasgij puzzle called Birthday Surprise. And boy, was it. Spoilers ahead on that one if you don't want to see the spoiler for that. I'll try to put a little indicator of when to skip ahead. So let's get started. This first puzzle is called Crystal Horn Wishing Star, or the Crystal Horn Wishing Star. It is a fantasy puzzle by Otters and Others. It is a 500-piece puzzle, or over 500-piece puzzle. Yeah, this was the box. Somebody had spilled coffee on the box. That, besides all the blue, this one took me a long time to do. I'm glad I waited, though, for my birthday month. But this one took me a long time to do. Because it's really blue, you know? And the coffee stain on there, there was part of me that was a little bit worried that some of the pieces, like they had been doing the puzzle at the same time that they spilled the coffee, which luckily that didn't happen. As you can see, it's not stained. I enjoyed this puzzle despite it being very blue, because that's definitely, I knew it was going to be a little bit challenging, and it certainly was. I had to try to separate these by color, because there's a little bit of color differentiation. You can't really tell, but parts of it are lighter than other parts, so kind of had to separate them like that. And then there were stars throughout, so that helped get kind of larger chunks because it had these rays that came out. So that was nice. That helped. And also the tab and slot, the tab and slot differentiation was really good. So it was just some it's all two in, two out, all the same piece shape. But some of them, they're all like, the piece shapes are really similar, but this one they're very different. Each shape is so different. So it made it a lot easier to put it together. It also has a great hold. I mean, look at that. It's like a frisbee, really. It's going to be a little bit harder to take apart. I'm going to have to go slower, I think, with this one. But that's okay. And there was some peeling. I glued a few pieces down, but it is from 1981. It's pretty old. By Otters and Others. I've never heard of that company. I'd be interested to see the other fantasy puzzles, because this is Puzz 5. So I'm guessing there's at least 4 other ones maybe that you could look at. But yeah, this is the first one. Okay. So here's the second puzzle. This one is called Candy Coated Chocolates, and it is from the Great American Puzzle Factory, 1981. Photographed by Murray Alcosser, or Alcosser. And it's a bunch of, well, they're like M&Ms, you know, but no name. This one has a way more color variation than the last puzzle. However, as much blue as there was in that puzzle is how much pink and red there is in this puzzle, I think. I ended up doing the blue and the green first, and then the yellows, and then from there I worked in the orange and the reds and the pinks. That one was fun. This is a very nice puzzle. This one also has a nice hold. I was glad that neither of these 1981 puzzles were missing any pieces. The Great American Puzzle Factory. This is a over 550 piece puzzle. with a bunch of piece shapes. This one was very much like Springbok, where it had like little tiny pieces that you think are edge pieces, but they're not, and then weird little round pieces, and very much Springbok cut. And I like Springbok cut a lot. So that was really cool. And I like candy coated chocolates. I mean, honestly. This one I also had to glue some of these little, like the paper. I had to glue the paper back down, the image back down a little bit, but not too bad. It is from 1981. And this was also the first time I've done a puzzle from this company. It is the second puzzle I have, though. I have this puzzle from 1983 called Go Fly a Kite. And I haven't done it yet, though. I'm waiting. I want to, especially now that I've done this one and that I know it has a Springbok cut. I really can't wait. This one also came with a little sheet here of the other puzzles. I don't know how well that can be seen. Look at these. Can't wait. I think this one's going to be amazing. I love all the different kites, but anyway. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend if you go thrifting and you see one at the thrift store, I recommend you try it out, especially if you like Springbok puzzles. Then you'll like the Great American Puzzle Factory. All right, are you ready for the spoilers? Oh, let's show the box first. This is my first Wasgij. Is that what it's called? It's called Birthday Surprise. And you get this picture on the box, which is like it's kind of like an example. It's not the exact puzzle that you assemble. It's nearly what you assemble. In this case, it's several moments after this picture. Like if this picture was taken and then another picture was taken like 5 seconds later, that would be what the next puzzle is. So, and it is pandemonium. Are you ready? Oh yeah, well I guess I could describe besides just showing you it. This one is calm. Everyone's just sitting around the table, getting ready for a birthday. The cake's being brought in. Grandpa's about ready to pop open the champagne. Everybody's content and calm. So here's the third puzzle. So here's the after picture. It is pandemonium. It looks like somebody accidentally ordered a lady in a cake instead of a birthday cake, or somebody ordered a lady in a cake and it startled everybody in the room when she popped out. Everybody's startled, and it knocked all the food all over the place. So some of the animals are really happy about that because the sandwiches got knocked onto the floor. The cats are freaked out though. That dog's freaked out. That lady almost fell over, or is falling over, because she was wheeling the cake in. She should have known there was somebody in there though. I mean, I don't know how heavy a cake that big would be. The bird got out of the cage. This kid's about to fall over. That kid, both kids are about to fall over. How many people got smacked in the face? 2 people got smacked in the face with cake. The dad's covering the other kid's eyes because she's a lady who popped out of a cake. The neighbor's like, what the what? I guess this guy's about to fall. Everybody on this side of the table is about to fall over. Except for her. The flowers got knocked over. Maybe by the cat. Her shoe. She kicked her shoe way up into the ceiling. And it popped a balloon. Knocked over the congratulations sign. Anyway. These are the 3 puzzles. There they are. Woo! What do you think? Would you do puzzles for your birthday? I didn't know that I liked doing puzzles as much as I do like doing puzzles, so maybe you should try to do a puzzle and see if you like it, because you might like it more than you think you did. Because I had done puzzles in the past and I enjoyed it, but I was like, let me do it one, just try one more puzzle, and see how it makes you feel, and go from there. Happy birthday if it's your birthday too, and happy birth year to everybody who was born in 1981 also. And yeah, let's go.